So why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Robert Martinez. I've been in Austin since 1960. I have 4 children. They all went through the Austin Independent School District. I participated in part of some of the years. I was a co-chair of PTA at Pierce Middle School and assisted in some basketball association in one of the schools. So I've been involved with some of the kids.
Tell me about, just real briefly, what your personal background is. You say you've been in Austin since 1960.
Well, I'm a civil engineer. I had a degree in civil engineer, and I came to Austin to work for the highway department and worked at Bergstrom Air Force Base, and then started my own engineering company. And recently retired from that company. I started the company in 1980. I recently retired from the company.
Okay. Tell me again, how did you get involved in issues with the Austin Independent School District?
Well, I was, like I mentioned, I was involved with the kids through basketball and through PTA. And my wife's a teacher, and from time to time I would hear what was going on in the schools, and I was concerned about that. And then about 4 years ago, I was involved with a member of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and they formed a committee to help a mentoring program at Eastside Memorial. So I volunteered to be one of the mentors of one of the students.
Tell me about that.
About the mentoring program, I saw that the students really need somebody there to support them and help them with their, not just with their education technically, but I happened to even go talk to the mother of the student to say, you need to be working with your child, and you know, we need to help each other and help him. And so I thought that was very important.
So let's fast forward to your involvement with Eastside Memorial at Johnston. How did you first get involved with issues going on that campus?
Well, that was the first time with the mentoring program, and then later this other engineer who and I we talked about how we can help the schools, and we were asked to see if we could help at Eastside Memorial. And so we went there and working with the parent specialist and this dropout prevention specialist to help create a youth leadership program. And I saw and as I was in the campus, I would see there's a lot of the students very actively interested in being there and working. So I felt that the school was coming along and doing well.
This was a positive experience for you.
Yes.
So a few years ago, there was a sort of a rally on that campus with school board members and state legislators regarding the school. Tell me about that and the events leading up to it.
Well, since I had been involved with a mentor at Eastside Memorial, I had interest in Eastside Memorial, and then we also did a community event one Saturday morning there at Eastside Memorial, so I got to know more of the parents and the teachers. So when this rally, I felt I wanted to be there, and I saw the state legislature and some of the representatives and a lot of the school board members there, and superintendent, everybody there, talking about that they were getting a new beginning, and they were going to be there to support them and help them.
Help them do what?
To whatever they needed to be more successful. They were going to be there to support and help them. And so then, as I was involved with the school, and then I heard that now they were considering to completely change what was going on and bring in a new school, that concerned.
So there was a rally in which all these leaders from the community came together and promised to support that campus to help make sure that it and its students were successful.
Yes, yes.
And then a few years later, in the fall of 2011, you heard the superintendent announce that the school district was going to bring the IDEA charter school in to take over at the campus.
Yes.
tell me about what happened between that rally and the announcement about IDEA. What went wrong?
I don't know what went wrong, because like I said, I saw that the students were excited about being there and working together, and as I read the test results and the articles about what was going on, there was shown improvement. And so I decided that I would go and talk to the school board to say that what I had experienced, what my experience was at Eastside Memorial. And while I was there getting ready, waiting to speak to the school board members, I was hearing the students talk and the teachers talk about how they had improved and how they were working together, and I agree with them totally. So part of my telling the school board members was, you got to listen to the students. They are interested in working. And the teachers are working with them, and they're interested in helping them out. So we need to listen to the students and support them. And that's what I told the school board members.
And so how do you feel, tell me about what the CAC's involvement was in that time frame. Do you feel like it was made part of the process in trying to support that campus?
No, the CAC, we talked about the CAC meetings and went to some meetings, but there's only one or two parents there and one or two teachers, so there was no real structure of a committee that was really intimately involved, and certainly there were no outside community leaders involved, so there was no true involvement.
Well, you said no outside community leaders. At this rally a few years before, I mean, board members had promised to support the school. Did you see them at the campus or anywhere in the community?
No, they might have been there just to some program or something like that. But as far as being involved and helping with, especially the community, to help get them involved, I didn't see none of that. No.
What should have been happening in that time frame?
I think they should have been creating a policy that says that the CACs should be completely involved with the school. It should be a decision-making committee, which would involve the teachers and the parents and community leaders helping that campus. And in development, the education code says that they should approve the budget and develop the improvement plan, and none of that is really happening.
So in light of what you saw in that time frame, between that rally and between the IDEA vote, tell me about how that affected what you told the board members about what was going on, about what you thought should happen.
Well, again, I didn't see any true support from the standpoint of making sure that the teachers and the students and the community and the parents were all working together to continue the improvement in that school. I didn't see any structure that they were creating to do that.
So, go on. Tell me more. What do you mean by that?
Well, I believe that if there's the teachers and the parents and the community leaders come together and learn, first of all, how they're going to work together and commit themselves to help that school with the support and the guidance of the principal and the support and guidance of the administration, that they could create an environment and bring in support from community to make that school more effectively, where it is a learning, safe learning and environment, nurturing and learning environment. There has to be a lot of nurturing also. So I believe that they can create that, but they do need the support from the school boards and from the administration.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you.